right, hello, welcome back to One Message in a Bottle of Tarot. My name is One, and I am your spiritual advisor. Everything you need to know about me is down below in the description box. If you're new here, definitely make sure that you subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Definitely like the video to show your love and appreciation for the work. Of course, donations are always appreciated. You can donate to the channel down below. That being said, don't forget to meet us over in VIP Patreon. That is where I post my most exclusive psychic readings on breaking news and trending topics that everyone wants the tea on. Okay? Now, with that being said, let's get to your Monday wake up call. All right, here. All right. Now, one of these cards does not belong in here. All right. And you might be like, how did you get that here? All right. So you might find something out of place, or you might find something in a place where it shouldn't be. Okay. This could also represent infiltration. Remember, my readings could be local, specific to you, national, international, okay, however it resonates. All right. Give me a thesis for Monday wake up call. All right. So we have unlucky. All right. There's a confession coming to you. All right. Somebody might be coming to you, confessing on about how they screwed up something. All right. They may say, oh, I had a bad run. It was a bad call. Okay. Here they may say, oh, it just happens or something like that. Okay. I feel like when this person confesses their mistake, yeah, and I do feel like they would not have confessed this mistake, this error, this screw up, if you would not have found something out of place. So I feel like you're going to find something. I'm hearing a bank statement or a receipt or, an account or something is out of order. Okay. You're going to see something. It's going to look off. And for whatever reason, I feel like this person, they were careless and that's how they got caught. And then it's kind of like oops, or oh, this doesn't normally happen, blah 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 blah. But then they kind of make the fact that you caught them, they kind of like flip it back on you. Okay, well, what are you going to do, or what, all right. Here somebody may say they did something um in a rush. Okay, here, like, oh, I had a split second to kind of make this decision. I couldn't call you, I couldn't, discuss you or whatever. They could also say, oh, I wasn't in my right mind, or all of these things were going on. Maybe I had some, maybe they had some alcohol, or there are all these reasons why they couldn't consult you. 333, or why they couldn't run this decision, this play, this move, whatever this is, okay, by you. And mind you, you're only having this conversation because you caught something out of place, or something wasn't where it was supposed to be, or you just happened to come across something, okay? Here, all right. And again, there's a sense of they could create a sense of urgency, or this is the reason for their mistake, with some type of sense of urgency. I had to act on this now. If I didn't do this, or we didn't do this, then we would have missed out, or we would, it would have some type of excuse, okay, on basically why they didn't do their due diligence, why they didn't do their homework when it came to making, I'm feeling like a pretty big decision, that this isn't something that it's one of the things. Let me call my wife, let me call my husband, partner, let me inform you, let me ask you. Okay, you will need to run this by something. This isn't a solo thing. All right. Here, I do feel like somebody took a gamble, somebody took a risk. And because they did this without running it by you, or without asking you, okay, there is a loss, or some type of financial loss, or some type of loss to you and yours, household, job, whatever, that you're going to take, because I feel like someone tried to take a shortcut. All right. You may be more careful. You may do things by the book, are just in order. Okay, have your receipts in order, have so there is no room for error. All right. And I'm hearing undercut. Okay, or someone could have did this to undercut you or to try and do something. So maybe they made a little bit of money, had a little bit of extra money on the side. I don't know what this is, but whatever risk they took, they not only uh, lost, and I feel like part of it was something of yours. Okay, you take a financial loss that ends up stripping them of more um, than they would have lost had they consulted you, because you probably would have said no, or you probably would have said, let's allocate X, Y, and Z, or let's invest X, Y, and Z, leave ourselves some cushion, where this person just took the whole entire, they weren't thinking rationally. It could be some scammer energy, but again, it's kind of like, oh, well, I had to do it and I couldn't, I didn't have time, or you were blah, 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 blah. Either way, they're about to tell you how they lost out on some, lost some money or whatever, girl. Okay, sir. All right, was kicked out of my house. Okay, this could have something to do with a home. This could have something to do with mortgaging a home, refinancing, something like that. All right, somebody was moving some money, or trying to find a slick way to do something, and it ended up catching in up with them. Whatever this investment, the scheme, or whatever, it was not a sure thing. They did not do all of their investigations, and for some of you, there's a huge financial loss. If this person, if you have properties or real estate or something with your home, refinancing or something, they signed some paperwork they didn't tell you. Okay, here, this very well could affect your house. All right, somebody might have to move back to the family home, or if there was a home in the family and everybody was agreeing on what they were going to do with this house, or something like that. All right, and somebody did something without consulting everybody else, and I feel like they end up losing the money or losing the house or something like that. Okay, here, because I don't feel like this person really has the knowledge or the education to make these type of decisions. They have access to the bank accounts or whatever. Okay, but they, I feel like you're probably the one who handles the money or the finances or something like that. Monday wake up call. Yeah, Hierophant. Okay, here there are rules and regulations, and ways you're supposed to do this thing. Okay, but this person, they want to be the head of the house, or the head of all of this so fast. All right. Again, there's something too about education. Okay, Three of Wands. With this Emperor, somebody wants to feel, important, okay, or self-important. The Emperor, the Star, okay, the Ace of Wands, all right. They were trying to move something around, shift, make something happen. All right. Here they got offered a deal, Prince of Swords, Ace of Wands, okay. But okay, Four of Cups, they ended up losing. There was something they were supposed to do, turn in on time, or again, look over. So if you have your own business, or again, investments, this could be 401k, whatever this is, all right. I feel like something, an opportunity was presented to this Emperor. Could be a husband, or whatever. You guys might be married. All right. They could have saw this as an opportunity, to really heal some. Now, again, if you're the wife, or you're, whatever this is, if you're the person, again, you control the budget and do all of that. All right, here they, some part of them feels emasculated, or having to ask you or run some by you. So this was one of those things they didn't, run by you, even though you are the one that kind of makes sure all the checks and books and everything, balances. So even if you take something, uh, something else isn't sacrificed or missed out on, you help everything basically stay afloat. All right. But this person, this masculine, kind of got in his ego. And again, you would be the one that will look over everything, scrutinize the fine print. All right. But they just saw this opportunity. They took somebody's word for it, and they went ahead, okay, with it, because again, I feel like somebody presented it as, you don't want to miss out on this opportunity, but they ended up costing you a lot. I feel like the loss is so great. All right, here, like this sense of betrayal, okay. Here that, you know, with this Four of Cups and this Queen of Swords, it's kind of like, why would you do that? Okay, you know I'm the one that handles the money. You know I'm the one that does this and this and this. Why? What would what would come across your mind to even make you think, X, X, Y, and Z. I feel like you call this person very selfish, okay? Almost kind of like competing, with you. This is not, there's a structure, and somebody went outside of your family structure because of ego, all right? And they fucked up, okay, here. Basically. So I see a huge argument, all right, about this Five of Wands with the Sun and the Tower. Again, because somebody wanted to show and prove that they can be the man, but it's kind of one of them situations where, again, you don't compete with your partner. If you know your partner is an accountant, you know that they're good with the money, the budgeting, which, a lot of times wives do handle that or whoever, then you do that. But somebody got in their ego. I don't know if you give this person a allowance or whatever. It's like, I'm tired of taking from them. I want my own money. I want to do my own thing. I can one. I can make this decision. I can make this call. I can make this run. And they end up fucking up everything and putting you guys in the hole. All right. That is your Monday wake up call. Of course, if you need a personal, if any of this resonates, definitely reach out for you and your situation. You can hit me up an email or contact me through VIP. I do have tiers where you can get a monthly psychic counseling session. All access is included with that tier. Okay, so you don't miss out on anything. Otherwise, see you next time. They wanted to feel like a big man.